Welcome to the Hopewell Vibe.
I'm Josh.
I'm Tyree.
And today we're talking about what are you doing after school? Let's talk about it.
Today we asked one senior and one freshman what do they plan to do once they graduate and how does high school prepare them for their future career.
What I plan to do when I graduate is I want to be an animator. And how high school is planning that for me? I guess I'm taking art classes and stuff.
I plan on going to a high D1 school, playing basketball. And the way high school has prepared me for college, I feel like it hasn't really prepared me. It's like I feel as if life has really prepared me and stuff like that.
Next we asked, can you tell me about what you want to major in and why you chose to do that?
Art. And why is because I just really like drawing and I really like animating, and I always wanted to animate.
I like to major in computer science and coding because I'm a very big game head and I love just playing games.
And lastly, we asked, how do you see yourself 5 years after college?
I see myself as probably a big animator or something like that.
I see myself doing more productive things for the community, and I want to see myself in the NBA.
This is Justice from the Hopewell Vibe. Thank you for watching.
What do you think you're doing after school, Tyree?
I'll probably go to trade school and do electrical engineering and see what happens after that. What about you, Josh?
Yeah, I'll probably just play some baseball. Not gonna lie. Go to
the
college.
big leagues.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's time for Staff Spotlight featuring Miss Edmonds.
My job title is a high school teacher. I teach personal finance here at Hopewell High School. My why is to make a difference. I've been teaching now, I've been in education since 2000 when I had my daughter. I naturally and genuinely have a love for kids. So my why is to make a difference in the lives of students, in the lives of my players, because I also coach here at the middle school and at the high school. So young people is just a passion of mine. I am pleased at what I've accomplished. As a teacher, again, I actually started out teaching Algebra 1 here at Hopewell High School back in 2000. After teaching algebra probably about for 15, 16 years, that's when I transitioned over into the business department where I teach personal finance. When I did teach math, my kids learned. I had kids that took the SOL that had never passed an SOL before in their life and ended up passing Algebra 1 SOL. So I was pretty good at what I did with the math department. Now that I'm in personal finance, my students still do well, and I'm pleased with what I've accomplished here. Career switcher. So what that means is I graduated from St. Paul's College as a business major. And aspirations of owning my own business and things of that nature. I went into a couple of manager trainee programs in my career, and I learned how to not only manage products but work with different individuals. And so back in, again, 2000, I decided to switch over to education. And so my past, basically me being a manager and also a coach, it directly correlates with teaching. You know, you're always trying to give advice, life lessons when students want to listen. I think me being a career switcher has helped me be the best teacher that I can be. As a disciplinarian, someone with high standards. Not only high standards to my individual kids, but my kids here at the high school. So whatever I teach my own kids at home, I come here and I do the exact same thing because I truly believe that you treat other people's kids the way you would want your kids to be treated. And if that's part of discipline, then that's me. Just like you all are scared to come into my classroom. Why? Because you all probably think that I'm mean, but no, I have high standards, and I am, and I have high standards for my kids here at the high school, as well as my kids at home. So when I very seldom say students, because I do think of my students as my kids.
Now we have sports with Emmeline Franco. Take it away.
Hi everyone, welcome back here to the Sports Center at the Hopewell Vibe. We are here to talk about all things sports. I am your host, Emmeline Franco. In this week's segment, we are here to talk about football. Our Hopewell Blue Devils went up against the Prince George Royals last Friday, November 3rd for their last regular season game. Our Blue Devils pushed their way to victory and they ended up winning 48-27. With that win, they are now advancing to regionals. Good luck, Blue Devils. We wish you all the best. Now let's hear from our head coach himself and his opinions on the game and throughout the season.
It's one game at a time, and you got to take that. You can't look ahead past anybody, and it's win or go home. So we have to be playing our best football each and every week, and it starts with the first week. And so anytime you can win and you don't play your best football, I think that's a sign of a good football team. And tonight we didn't play our absolute best football, but we still won the game. And that's a testament to our coaching staff and our players and the hard work that they put in each and every day. To be the number one seed going into the playoffs is something that our guys have fought real hard for, and we're looking towards the playoffs right now, and we're excited about the opportunity to be able to practice and play next week.
Now let's hear from some of our players themselves and their thoughts on the game and the season as well. As a captain, how do you plan to keep the momentum going and lead your team to victory?
Really just keep pushing them to be great every day. You know, like I keep them coming to practice on time, make sure we do everything right, and we practice perfection.
This being your last home game of the regular season, how do you feel?
I feel great. We came out with the win. It wasn't the best, but as long as we win, that's all that matters. Our goal is to go 1-0 every week, and that's what we did. We came out on top. We just got to lock in for next week.
With this being your last home game as a senior, how do you feel?
Honestly, I feel good, you know. I'm ready to go to the next level, playing college. It's what I prepared myself for. I feel good. It's a little sad, you know, I'm going to miss it all the memories, all my teammates, but it was a good ride.
Reflecting on your high school football career, how do you think that has gone?
I feel like it went well. Every year I progressed, and that's just the main goal. You know, just getting better every day in practice, learning a lot is a key thing. Just from the people that were younger than me when I first came here as a sophomore, learning from all the seniors, and then now me being a senior, teaching the younger guys. It's a process and it's a program. So that's what we're building.
How do you feel about class of 2024 leaving this season?
It's going to be sad. This was a big senior group, and playing on senior night, our last home game of the regular season, it was bittersweet. I'm really happy and proud of them, and happy that they won tonight. But it's going to be sad having so many seniors and watching them leave us. First off, on the field, they've been to the playoffs all 4 years that they've been in our program, and that's a huge accomplishment. And even more than that, I'm just proud of the growth that they've made as young men, and to watch them grow from young ninth graders to now seniors getting ready to graduate. It's been a joy.
Now, back to you guys.
Next, we have a segment on JORTC and their final event. Have fun watching.
The event that happened last Saturday, so we're talking about the 4th of November, right here at Hopewell High School, was the first ever Hopewell Best Raider competition and community event. We brought in 3 different schools, Hopewell, Petersburg, Prince George were all involved, and they competed in a competition of military skills.
It made me feel inspired and made me want to inspire them. Overall, I'm very proud of them. I'm proud of myself.
Hopewell's a great town. Certainly, there's many good things that are happening here in Hopewell. Many instances of potential and support that the community gives. 3 different schools, Hopewell, Petersburg, Prince George, were all involved, and they competed in a competition of military skills. These military skills included doing push-ups, doing air rifle marksmanship, doing a rock climbing wall, doing first aid, and finally, doing this very confidence course.
And this event was, helping train some of our Raiders that were in that event. But overall, I'd say my greatest one was probably getting 3rd place in the event.
Demographically, the only difference between Petersburg and Hopewell is they live on that side of the Army base and we live on this side. same folks, same experiences, same backgrounds, generally the same area. So why not partner up and make friends with some of these people? And I'll tell you, that was one of the positive aspects. We saw our own students working with and developing relationships with other students from Petersburg and Prince George.
I observed friendship. I observed a lot of cool different techniques between partners and people. I also observed that people can sometimes not get along about the same thing, but they always come together to do what's right and get in order not to win, but to have fun together.
That's been the Hopewell Vibe.
Thank y'all for watching.
See y'all next week. Got me looking sharp. Now it's time for. Oh, I was gonna do the smarter than fifth grade. Hold up, why do you like that? You like here, man?
So it's JROTC.